Hello, everybody. It's Gwen with CraftyLadyDesigns.com. It's a Tuesday. We are going to work on our little, I have no show and tells today. We are going to finish up our uh, mini that we're working on, the World's Fair. Now, here's the sample that I made. I did not finish the pages because I didn't want to use up my paper. I only had one small pad, 8 by 8, and one 12 by 12, and I didn't. Now what I have left, I'll go back in and finish this one as well. We might give one of these away. So anyway, this is what it is with the new page design, and then it also has the photo sheets in it as well. What else? What else? With the flaps. Can you see me okay? I need to get over a little bit. And on and on. So, is there any questions so far already? Oh, my thing is... Uh, Oh, a winter storm, a windstorm. Oh dear. Well, hey, we had that last week. I want to tell you, yes, it was 50-mile-an-hour winds in Indiana, for God's sakes. And, we're flat, no protection. And I had to go out, and my monitor died on my desktop computer. It was only 15 years old. So I had to go get a new one. So I had to go to Best Buy, and the boy carried it out for me. And I want to tell you, I about got blown down in the parking lot. And then the next day as well. And I did have to go out the next day and do a drive-by appraisal. But anyway, so I know what you are going through. Unbelievable. Yeah, I was over 55 to 60 miles an hour here, and that's a lot for us. Okay, we are going to work on this today, so let's get started. If you have any questions for me, put them in caps. Jani's here, Carol's here, Margaret Ann will be here after bed, I'm sure, or usually, unless something's going on. Uh, but if you have any questions, let me know. 40 to 6. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Well, stay in if you can, because, and I thought we would lose our internet, but we didn't. Knock on wood. I really did. Oh, it was awful. It just about blew me down the parking lot of Best Buy. Uh, so I was just looking. I got an email. Okay, so here we go. Now you can write these down. I did not write them down as far as the measurements for each section that we're going to cover. Simply because, well, and you certainly can write them down and it'll give you an idea. Uh, you had a blizzard go through. I've been sick. I'm still sick. I've got a sore throat, so I'll have lozenges. I've been on amoxil and everything else, so I apologize if I sound like a frog. I feel fine. I really do. I just got a scratchy sore throat and whatever. A blizzard. Oh, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready. So here we go. I'm going to cover the book. Now, I covered the book with craft paper, okay, like so. Now, I've never had a problem before, but I've had a bit of a problem. I should have used 12 by 12 paper to cover this. I used 8.5 by 11, and I spliced, but it wasn't. I mean, I had the length, but I didn't have quite an. I mean, I had enough to cover it, but as you can see, it's probably a quarter of an inch. It's not a half inch. It's a quarter of an inch there. Some of that's a half. So the upshot is it keeps coming loose, and I tried to put glue under it. I put extra. I always put extra score tape on the spine. Now the inside cover is going to be all one piece. That's the way I like it. Is that a song? It's going to be all one piece. And then the outside, I'm going to I'm not piece it, but it's going to be like so. Like I did the other one. And then, of course, then like so. Then we'll embellish it from there. Okay, questions? Char, have you? Oh, I want to see him, and I got an email, or Carol did. I want to give a shout out to Janny Westcott. She made the. Remember the straw hat mini that we made? We made that during a. And we made it during something. Oh, you guys talking about blizzards? Oh my word! Anyway, I want to shout out to Janie Westcott. She posted and made the little round straw hat mini that we made a year ago or whatever. And Carol made mention of it, and I made a comment to her. It's darling. She did a great job. It was so cute. I want you girls to post these things when you get them made on Scrapadabadoo Crafts or Facebook or my Facebook page, wherever you want to put it. Uh, so you've got, who said they had it started? I want to do this one too. Oh, she did, Carol. I agree. Hi, Barry. Hi, honey. How are you? Um, so anyway, Janie, if you're here, or if you watch this recording, because I will save this and I will also transfer this to YouTube. So we're going to cover the Carol standby one. I do not have my earbuds on. I have no jewelry on. I did brush my hair and teeth. I was down here at 6 o'clock this morning. Oh, Lord. I want to tell you, this work is interfering with my crafting. And something. I'm going to work another, I say this, another couple of years. Ronnie said, yeah, sure. But anyway, I like what I do. So we're going to cover the outside first. Now this measures, the cover measures. I'll give you the measurements, but there again, you should, oh, I don't know how to measure. I thought I wrote this down. So there again, I covered the whole thing in craft paper, okay? Spliced two pieces together, covered it, and wrapped it. The outside, I'm going to do like so, like I showed you. There's going to be three pieces. And for the front and the back, they're going to measure 5 3/4 by 7 1/2. 5 3/4 for the front and 7 1/2. 5 3/4 for the back and 7 1/2. The spine is 1 3/4 by 7 1/2. Okay, so I have those all cut and taped. Oh, I gotta do this. Ready to put down. I tape them around the outer perimeter, but I also tape them in the middle. Now, years and years ago, I really did use a lot of glue, but I had a little bit of trouble with it kind of warping and what, and even on this heavy chipboard. Well, everybody is ready for Christmas. Not one person is talking about Thanksgiving. They already have all their things of Thanksgiving on sale. Oh, wait a minute. What'd I do? What did I do? There we go. There is an up and down to this. Not much, and you probably wouldn't even notice it, but there is. Lay this down. Gives you about a 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Can you see okay? I'm going to put the front and back on, and then we're going to put on the spine. I did go around with the ink. I used walnut stain. There's so many new colors out, but I don't know. I mean, you know, I can't, in the bottles and on the whatever you can tell a difference. I can't tell that much of a difference, quite frankly, when you put them on the paper. Now, maybe it's me. Okay, now, I've been watching some YouTube, but not as much. I haven't had time. I really haven't. Okay, there's the back. Now we're going to put down the spine. And as I say, I went around all the edges with walnut stain on the book and on the paper. Have you guys been making anything? Are you getting ready for the holidays? Well, as I said, I have had Thanksgiving dinner since my mother, and my mother's been gone 35 years. And she was gone, I mean, she couldn't do it for about the last, well, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. She did it, you know, but anyway, she got so she couldn't do it. So I started doing it. So I've been doing Thanksgiving a long time. However, Courtney's got this big house. And she's been having Christmas for the last 3 or 4 years. Because when we, well, more than that, quite frankly, when we moved, we really scaled down. So she offered to have Thanksgiving again. She had it the first year she was married, about 10 years ago. And she did a great job, other than she did apologize to the turkey. She said, Mom, oh dear. I told her how to clean it and on and on. And she said, oh, it was in the sink and I just felt so bad. And I just told her I was sorry. Oh, Lord. So I said, well, you got to apologize to the turkey and then put it in the oven. Hi, Teresa. I do the tree the Wednesday before Thanksgiving since the grandkids are out of school. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. You're going to Mom's this year. Oh, good. Well, Mother had it. I enjoyed it. But I will bake pies and make eggs and bean salad and, you know, all that for her. Not that she can't, because she can. She's done it, but it's bigger and the kids' things are there and on and on. Oh, gotta have a drink. Now, this is all one piece. I took, this measures, what does it measure? It's about almost 14 inches. It's 13 3/4 long, and it's 7.5 wide. Now, I had to make it a wee bit bigger simply because I only have about 1/4 inch turn around the edge. So, and I hate that because I've been having trouble with it coming loose, and I've never, ever, ever had that problem. But I think it's because that paper's strong, and I burnished till I'm blue. I hope it stays, because I usually have a good 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, and the next time I won't. Well, it's quite frankly the size of the so anyway, here we go. Now this is up. This is going to be kind of hard to get on simply because I don't have a lot of wiggle room. I put extra tape here on the spine. I don't start Christmas shopping. I never have. I don't have that much to do anymore since the kids are big, of course, and we've got, of course, Walker and Avery. That's different. But we don't do for friends and stuff like we used to. Most of our friends are not here any longer. Oh, that's terrible, but it's true. We used to exchange with all of our friends and have parties and on and on and on, and all that changes. But anyway, now this has got to. I'm going to stand up simply because I don't want to rip this off. I really, really don't. There we go. We got it. Okay. That's a little hard to put on, and boy, it sticks. That's the only thing about the glue. You certainly do have a lot of wiggle room. Hi, Matt. Hi, honey. I didn't see you. Hi to everybody that's come in that I haven't seen. Very gingerly, you're going to bring this up at a 90 degree and run your spoonful. Now, don't run the tip of it down there and tear, because I've done that. Bring it up. There you are. There is the inside, and it's all one piece. So there's our cover, and it's all one piece on the inside. Hello, there it is. There's our spine. Am I too close? Am I too close? Yeah, Carol, we didn't do that. We just, but we had so many we bought for friends, and of course them for us as well. It's just we have lost a lot of friends. I mean, it's horrible. It's sad. It makes me very sad. Uh, Young. We lost some of them very young. Uh, but anyway, we don't, of course, do that anymore. And okay, now we're going to start. I'm going to put down the spine, or not the spine, but the hinge system. I'm going to put it down. Now see how nice and neat that looks. That's my opinion, but it does. All one thing with no wings out here, whatever. So we're going to put this down, and then when we get our pages covered, we'll put them in. So we have made our hinge system, and we've covered each hinge with tape, mitered the corners so they're easy to slip on. Made this about 1/8 of an inch smaller. Hi, Susan. I'm going to tape the very back, excuse me, with the 1/2 inch tape and put it down. I've got all the hinges taped on both sides, and when we start putting down the I'm going to start coughing. If I start coughing, I apologize. I've had a terrible sore throat. And I have some lozenges here. I'm telling you. Ronnie's had a cold. Carol, he's going to the post office today. I said, you've got to go and get this out. He runs to the mail for me all the time. I got to have another lozenge. If I can find one. Where are they? I put a whole bag of them in here. Well, where are they? I did. CVS. I hope we get this done. We'll get it done. If we don't get it done, we'll do more next week. But we should get it done. I need to get on the ball. And then we're going to do a Christmas page in our Delusions book. Does that sound okay? We have a Thanksgiving page in there, but we don't have I bought some more Delusions things I bought the paint. I can't wait to use some of that paint. Okay. Oh, you couldn't see that. I taped this all along the back. I pulled off the tape. I'm going to leave this on till we get ready. Now, this is the top, and you're going to put this as close to the middle as you can, or center. And it's going to be well, on about your 1/4 inch. That should be all right. And then you burnish this down in the middle. I do it with my fingers first, and then I go over it with my bone folder. Like so. Now we're ready. And now I used the same color as the craft on the outside. You could use, I would use the same color as my pages. You're probably really not going to see it much, but that's what I would do. So here we go. Centered pretty good. And there we are. Oh, I love it. I love this paper. I don't have a lot of it though. So I got to be sparing. I took, on this cover, I used the 8x8 pad. Now on this, I did as well. And spliced 2 pages together because they're 16 long and this was 13 and a half. And then 7, because I didn't want to waste the big sheets. I'd be a little conservative. And then we're going to embellish. Now I'm not going to do that because we're going to start on our pages. We're going to embellish the outside. So we're going to set this aside for a while. Now we're going to start. This is the photo mats right here. There are 6 of them, and you need 6 pieces of pattern paper and 6 pieces of plain. I'll put pattern paper on one side and then just plain cardstock or plain paper on the other side. So 5 by 7, and I'm going to do the edges first. Need 6 of them, and then I'm going to use the stub and punch. So there's a lot of I should have more of this finished. Staining. I'll stain both sides. I should have had this done. I just haven't had time to work on it. Stain both sides. I've been bringing my iPad down and setting it by my desk, or on my desk at the corner, and got up one morning and my little monitor had kind of a dark gray streak down the side, and then every character had like a shadow. And I thought maybe I'd been messing with things, and I thought maybe I'd screwed around and screwed up some settings. So I went back through and I couldn't find anything, and I worked all day on it, and I went to bed and whatever, and got up the next morning, my screen was coal black. And it was 15 years old. It was a Gateway. It was a good monitor. They're not expensive. So that threw me off on my schedule, getting my appraisals out. I went and bought a new one, put it up, put it on. No big deal, really. Plug and play, you just plug it in. But I want to tell you, that's the problem for me. I've got a desktop, but I got a tower, and it's underneath my, it's in a side pull of my desk. I had to pull it all out, run the cords down through the top of my desk, get down on my knees. I get down, then I can't friggin' get up. It's hysterical. It is hysterical. I had to call Ronnie. Ronnie, come in here. I can't get up. But anyway, I got it. And the new one, I really, it's a little bigger. Not much, but a little bit. I only have so much. My desk is not very big. It's not very wide. I used to have a big attorney's desk when I had my office in my building. It was huge. Oh my God, I loved that desk. It was huge. Well, I, number one, couldn't have got it downstairs. And I bought everything new when I moved except my big filing cabinet. So I bought a new desk, and it's narrow. It's long enough, and it's got nice drawers in it, and then it's got that side panel where you can put your computer down on the side. He has 12 sweet teeth. So what? So anyway, I am just well, you girls make these. I want you to post them. It's a lot of staining as well. I'm just doing a light stain around the edge. Nothing. Now these are, what did I say, 5 by 7. I need 6. I've got some orange cardstock pulled out to match the paper. It's just a kind of a, well, it's an orange, but it's a little, not too, it's not a, I don't know, it's just an orange. I don't know what color of orange. It's really funny. Melly knows when we're having class. Well, number one, Ronnie usually leaves and has lunch and on and on. He doesn't get up till late, and he goes to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning. But anyway, he'll go to the post office, and then he'll go have his lunch. But Molly will come in the room, and she just lays in her little bed over there by my desk. Or she'll go upstairs and lay on the back of the couch. Okay, now I'm going to use this color to do the back. And it matches the paper perfect. And it's some of my stock. And I need 6 of them. And what did I say? 5 by 7. Oh, I need a cutter. 5. If I do it this way, well, that's not half. I'm trying to think how to save paper. I can get 2 this way. All right. Yeah. So 3 pieces of cardstock, 5, 8. I'm using 8.5 by 11, cutting it at 5 inches, which is less than half. So you have a little waste here. So you're going to need 3 pieces of cardstock. 5 by 7. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I am sorry about last week. I just had some things come up with work that I just couldn't get out of. And that just happens periodically, but I just couldn't do it. And I apologize. Short notice, I know. Okay, now these have to be 7 inches. 5 by 7. And then we are going to, well, we may not get this done. 5 by 7. I like this book, though. I love these pages. Who had their pages ready? Somebody had them ready. Five by 7. Then we're going to stain. We're going to cut the corners or punch the corners with the stub punch or whatever punch you favor. I'm going to use the stub, and then we are going to let's see. I'm gonna make sure I get the stub. The last time I screwed up and got the wrong one. Remember, you can do a couple of these at a time. Hi, Bunny. Hi, honey. So I'm gonna do the stub on all four corners. The same with the pattern paper when we get to that. You really probably don't have to cover this back. I don't know. I think you do. I guess I did, obviously. And you could cover both sides with pattern paper. I think on our sample I covered both sides with pattern paper. But there again, afraid we're going to kind of run out. Okay. Now we have to do this part. It's a lot of work. But you only do one side. I don't have a big enough to run this through a embossing folder. Would be cute. Just doing the edge, kind of. Any questions? Hi, Bunny. Glad you're here, honey. Got some new people we got some new ones on Ustream too. It's kind of building up a little bit as well. But on YouTube, we get a certain amount, we'll have a big giveaway. Oh, I did they had a thing at Barnes & Noble, our Barnes & Noble store. It was a creative market type thing. People in the area that are creative. Oh, they had a little gal there crocheting, showing crocheting and what she crocheted and doing a little display. And I was asked to come, and I did a display of several of my projects that we've done recently and some cards. Now, I want to tell you, I took everything I owned. I had enough stuff to work on to last a month. I didn't do a thing. I had so many people come. I took some of the big things that we did. I took a tag, took some of the boxes that we made. I took a Christmas book and a Halloween book that we made. I took the Joy Christmas banner we made this year. I took quite a bit and filled up a table and put it in a real pretty display, and it had a cloth on it, and it looked really pretty. I should have taken a picture, but I didn't. I never thought of that. Anyway, I took all this stuff to work on. I thought, well, I took some napkins. I thought, well, I can work on a card with some napkins, and on and on. I was so busy talking to people and explaining. Oh, thank you, Carol. Well, I did get a really good response, and they gave me a nice gift card, which I didn't expect. I didn't do it for that, of course. But anyway, I just had so many people, and I just talked. Of course, that's what I love to do. So consequently, I didn't make anything. I mean, I didn't sit there and display anything or whatever. I did mention the store, Carol. I certainly did, and told them, I designed for the store as well, and on and on. And several said, well, we're going to look that up. So they knew all about all that. And so it was fun. I enjoyed it. But as I was there about 2.5 hours or so. But it was fun. I did get an order to make I mean, that's not why I did it either. But I did get an order to make a banner, a baby banner, like I make. In fact, I got an order for 3 of them. One is for this one gal's niece had a baby, and the other one is for this gal's 2 nieces. One had twins, 2 little girls, and the other one had a little boy, Graham. So I'm making 3 baby banners. But that's not why I did it. I would have probably ended up doing that anyway because I know these people. And Christmas is coming, and our book club has a big to-do at Christmas. We go to dinner, and, well, we read a book. We're reading a book. I just bought the book. Started. It's going to be a good book. I've got to get back in some reading. But anyway, we go early for our little discussion on our book. And then we used to exchange gifts. Well, what we do now, instead of, and it was, you know, the gift wasn't to be over $20. And we did a little exchange in the middle of the table, and you drew numbers, and 1, 2, and whatever, and number 1 drew first, and then number 2 come along, and you opened it, and if number 2 come along and they wanted yours instead of one unwrapped, why, they had the opportunity to, and then you, and on and on. It was fun. But the last couple years, we've decided to take that money and put it towards the book foundation for kids at Christmas. So I forget how many books we bought last year, but quite a few. So, because we get a discount from the store as well, and then so that works out real well. But I make little favors for everybody. In fact, they're asking me in July, have I started the favors? Oh, thank you, Barry. Thank you, sweetheart. So I do have them started. I don't have them finished, and I started them probably in August. I forget what they are now. They're over here in a box. But I do. I give everybody favors. I think that's fun. I love to do it. It's a great. We got about sometimes 16 to 18 gals. Now we have several gals that do go to Florida. They're snow bunnies. They go to Florida in the winter. Some of them don't go until after New Year's, but some of them's already gone. It's a great group. Really, really is. I enjoy it. Now, when I joined it, I like mysteries. I love mysteries. I just read Michael Connelly's new mystery, The Crossing. It was fantastic. I got Grisham's new one. I don't know if it's not getting good reviews, and I've read everything he's written. But I joined because oh, thank you, Top. Well, I try to make it so people can do it. You know, uh, oh, and thank you, Top. I appreciate it. Okay, now I've got them all covered with and you could use this for journaling or whatever. The other side, we're going to, same measurements, 5 by 7. We are going to use pattern paper. Now, I think I will use, something out of the pack simply because, and I got to have some other, that'll work. Oh, I don't know about that. That one is probably my least favorite. Oh, I love this. Let's see, though, I need 6. Oh, dear. Well, I could do 2. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I got enough. Okay, ooh. I want to tone that down a little, I think. I don't want to use all. Got that. There's so much orange. How come I've only got 2 of these? I give up. I don't know. What have I got? 2 of those. There's blue. I could use 3 papers and do 2 of each. I've done that before. We need some blue. And blue. 5 by, what did I say now? I don't know. I'm going to use one of these. I just hate using this paper. How can I do this without using this paper, but yet I have this? We're going to use this. We're going to do it this way. We're going to use 3 patterns. We're going to use 3 patterns and make 2 of each. And we'll have a few scraps that we might be able to use on some of the other things. Well, that didn't work. And you cut it. That's 4. Okay, there we go. And when I say it was 5 by 7, this doesn't really matter. So we will use, I do that a lot. So we need 2 of each, and they are 5 by 7. Five. Ew, I think that's okay. I'm going to use this blue. We need some blue. I can use that as a scrap. 5 by 7. 5 by 7. Now this is going to be 5, right? It's going to be 7. Because I want it this direction. And one more. This is going to be 7. Oh, I love these balloons. Right. Any questions? It's a pretty paper. You know, at first I wasn't that crazy about it, quite frankly. I mean, I didn't dislike it. I just, you know, I don't know. I'm as crazy as I am about grabbing 45 paper. Okay, we're going to do the edges with our stub. How do you get 4 from, we got a direction. I didn't. You can get 4. I don't know how. But I wanted, how do you get 4? Oh, I suppose you could. I don't know. So I got different patterns, so that is okay. I probably waste. Yeah, you can get 4. You're right. Well, no, you can't. They're 5 by 7. They're 7 long. You can get the 5 wide and have some left over, but the length is 7. And you can only, no, honey, you can't. They're 5 by 7. I mean, I think I'm right. I don't want to waste anything if I'm not. They're 5 by 7, not 5 by 5. Then you could, yes. Oh, well, I don't watch her. Sorry. If you do that, maybe you could, but I don't know how to do it, and I don't watch her. When she started charging for all of her stuff, you know, I mean, course, you know, if that's her vocation, that's okay. It's not mine, and I just not going to do that. There's so many great teachers and crafters out there that, and besides, I'm doing, you know, I design for the store. I'm doing this for them as well, because I don't charge and I don't sell anything, and I'm not going to. I know, and that's okay. I don't mean to be that way. I'm not being that way at all. I think that's fine. A lot of people do. And it's a very expensive hobby when you do it like some of us do. Believe me. But I always kind of figured I could be spending my money on something else that wasn't nearly as healthy for me. Yeah, I'm sure she does, honey. I just don't know how to do it. But you'd still need 2 more. Well, there again, you know, there's more than one page of one design. I've seen somebody else do that too, not maybe 5x7s, but whatever. I got them, and I do kind of like the diversity of the different patterns as well. Okay. Okay, if I run out of tea, I've been drinking a lot of tea lately. I mean, not that I always have. Okay, we're going to put these down. Oops. We're not going to make it. We're just not going to make it. There's just too much to cover. This is a big book with lots of paper. I should have probably had more cut, but you guys like to see me. Now, this can go either way, so I'm going to put this on like so. Oh, I love. Okay, here's one side of a photo mat, and there's the back for journaling. Put Grandma's picture on here, and then write all about Grandma. I am a grandma. Oh, my babies, I tell you, I just can't understand. I just can't understand. They're the sweetest things. I have a friend of mine came to see the deal at Barnes & Noble, and we were talking about various things, and she says, how are the babies? And I said, I want to tell you, those are the sweetest grandbabies in the world. And she said, no, mine are, but you can have second. And she does have sweet grandbabies as well. They're all precious. The instructions for doing it part way down the page. Elaine, here's the instructions for doing it part way down the page. Craftaholic Anonymous. Doing what, honey? Oh, the pinwheel. Oh, to cut it. Okay, I've already done it. I've already done it, girls. I have seen that. I really, really have. I didn't know it was 5x7, but that's nice to have. I don't like wasting paper. I really don't. But when I do it this way and do, you know, I've got 6 of them, so I'm doing 2 of each pattern. It's okay. If I wanted to do them all the same, that would be a way to do it. Obviously, I just screwed that up. So, thank you for posting that for the girls. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Ellie. Oh, that's not Ellie. That's Ellen. Hi, Ellen. 4 5x7s. Okay, great. Well, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'd still need 2 more. I have seen that. I really have. And you end up with a little, what, 1 or 2 inch square in the middle or something like that. Thanks for posting it. I will look and write it down. We want to do it again sometime. I want you girls, some of you's already started this. I want you to finish it and post it. This flower is probably my least favorite. This one. I don't know. Is Margaret Ann not here today? Is she all right? Is everything all right? Does anybody know? Hi, Judy. Judy Foster, how are you? Okay, there we go. We have these matted. We have our cover. So here they are. This is all one. Now, you could do this the same way. You could use 3 different colors. 2 in orange, 2 in blue, 2 in cream. And then here we've got 2 in that, 2 in the blue, and then 2 in the, oh, I love this. It's cool. Okay, that's finished. I'm going to lay these over here. Now we need, I'm going to say, we need 12 flaps. Because the flaps, there are 6 flaps. But they are on each side, so we need 12. I'll take a lot of paper. Okay. Now the flaps, here we go. Well, they're less than 5. They're 7 1/4 by 4 3/4. 7 1/4 by 4 3/4. I thought I had that written down. 7 1/4 by 4 3/4. Where are the flaps? 7, yeah, here they are. We need, let's see, wait a minute. 2, 4, 6. No, we need 12. We got 2 on each page, so there's 2. No, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, we need 12. We could do the same. We could use a solid, or we could use pattern paper. Let me see what I got here. Now, we should be able to use some scraps, I hope. I doubt it. That's going the wrong. Now, this one we could probably use. See, that one's going the wrong direction. So when I start pulling out the scraps. Let me see. What did I say? Well, that'll work for that. And that won't because it's directional. Correct. But I can use that for the pockets across the front. This could work. Here's one that could work. Let me see. I can use this. I could use the other side. I'll use this. Use another one of these. Now let's see what we have. Well, here we go, girls. If I had this cutting guide, which I don't, but it's 5 by whatever, which might do the same. I don't know. We're not going to probably get it done, girls. I'm working slow today. I don't know why. Okay, we need this, and see, that's the wrong direction. So I'll save that. What did I say? What did I say? Flaps. 7 1/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, so I want this like this. 4 3/4. See, a lot of these things that we're going to, the scraps will you also use across the front. 7 1/4. What happened there? Of course, I'm not doing it over. So we can use some of that across the front. I want to make sure it's going to work. Okay. Do 12 of these. What did I do? I cut that wrong. I cut it wrong. Oh. Got it wrong. Measure, what is it? Twice. Cut once. Well, I got 2 thanks to that. Okay, there's 6. I got to get 6 more. I could do the same thing. I could, oh, I don't know. I don't want to do that. Okay, we got these. See, these are scraps, but we can see we're going to use these scraps on the pockets. And we can make tags and whatever. So we're not going to waste them. We're trying not to waste them. Okay, I need now I am going to have to get into that. See, I'm about to use this whole thing. Everybody okay? You get 3 5x7s by cutting at 5 first. Then you would leave 5 by 12. Oh, whatever. I'm not doing it now. I don't have time to think about it. I'm sorry. I may try it some other time, but right now I want to get going here. But I know you can do it. I really do. It's not that I don't know that, because I've seen that. I may have seen her do it. I used to watch her occasionally. And And I think I've seen others do it as well. It's not the, you know, only one that's ever done it, but okay, 4 3/4 by 7 1/4. 4 3/4. Margaret Ann isn't here today, I don't think, by 7 1/4. I don't want to look on the back and see what I'm cutting up. There's 2, 4 3/4. Does anybody like to read mysteries? If you do, the new Michael Connelly book is fantastical. I've got the new John Grisham, but it's getting really bad reviews. And I got tired of reading his. They kind of all began to sound the same. And then he wrote a couple. Sycamore Road was probably one of the best ones he's written for a long time. And then there was one that was a true story about a man, an innocent man. The Innocent Man, I think that was the name of it. It was wonderful. Okay, here's more scraps, but there again, we're going to use, I hope, a lot of them. I don't know. I may run out of paper, Carol. I may run out of paper. Okay, 2, 4, let's see. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 12 of them. And we are going to punch our corners with our stub or the punch of your choice. Uh-oh. What did I do? Well, I didn't cut it right. That's what I did. Oh, goodness sakes. You know, I thought that one didn't look right. All this cutting instructions, I'm getting confused. Getting confused. Well, I got to cut one more of those. I don't know if I got enough paper. Probably not. I don't know why and how I did that. Who knows? It's a little girl from England that I watched all the time. I just, she is so talented. Made a lot of boxes. And she's quit. She's been doing some greeting cards and posting them on her blog, but she's quit Ustreaming. Oh, I enjoyed her. She's so talented. I don't know what happened, but okay. I need one more. I know that. I need more than one more. That one's not cut right either. Those two aren't cut right either. What did I do? I cut them at 4 1/4. They're 4 3/4. Well, I don't have paper to waste like that. 1, 2, 4. 6, 8. I need 4 more. Well, I need 3 more. Oh, what I do? I don't have paper to waste like this. I really, really don't. Well, I have another one of these. So I need one. Now, that other one I don't know that I have. I don't. Why not? These are 4 1/4. They're supposed to be 4 3/4. Oh, great. Okay. Sorry. Don't do what I do, or say, or whatever. Do them right. Measure twice, cut once, 4 3/4, right there. I need one of these. And 7 1/4. Okay, now I don't think I've got enough scrap. I know I didn't. That's the wrong direction. I think what I have, when I can't even sneeze. Excuse me. I'm sick. I'm sick with a cold. I think, let's see, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I got that paper in here. Now, it's the smaller size. So I'll make new ones and use that. You know, Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo, as much as I love Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo, they could do something about attachment. Now, I need 2 of these. Four 3/4. It's just going to be a little smaller, but you won't be able to see it on a Galvin Goose. 4 3/4. That's wasteful. Very wasteful. And not wasteful. 7 1/4. They'll just be smaller in pattern, but you won't see it. You won't notice. And if you do, you should. I mean, you know. That's what I said about my French. I went to the used bookstore. I bought another French dictionary, old one, to use as for, what is it? Something media. And I bought a great big picture book of old, I don't know how to say it. It's just old, roaring 20s and, you know, on and on pictures. Old movie pictures and whatever. Oh, did I say? I'm sorry. No, I know it's not your fault. Did I say Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo? No, it's Graphic 45. No, you don't have any control over that, Carol. I know that. And then I have gotten some lately that's been great. No, Scrap-a-Dab-a-Doo doesn't have any control over how they come out of the pad. Yeah, I don't know why they don't. I don't know. No, I'm sorry. I didn't. If I said that, I didn't mean to. It is not a Scrappy-Dappy-Doo. Because they would have it perfect. What's this? I give up. I give up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Guess what? We have it. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, thank you for the blessing. Very good. Barry, did you get all moved? Okay, now we're going to put these down. Now, these, you know, and I'm keeping these together. This is a set, like so. And this, remember last week I got all screwed up. We're not going to get these done. Okay, now we're going to do one. I want to do them alike, like that and that, and that, and that. So when they open up, they match, like so. Okay, now, I wished I'd have stained these. I need help. Can somebody come and help? Shake and bake. Where's my ink? Oh, here it is. Can somebody come and help? I only have to do one side. It's going to be really pretty. Well, if we don't get it done this week, we'll do it next week. We'll be here next week, even with, what I do? Okay. Thanksgiving. I'll bake some pies. My son-in-law does not like pumpkin pie. We love it at the holidays. And his favorite is either peach or cherry. So I'm going to make him one or the other. And he likes a pound cake that it's a swirl pound type cake that I make. And then he loves deviled eggs. So I'm going to make deviled eggs. And I always make kidney bean salad. I don't know if the rest of you do or not, but my mother, if we didn't have red kidney bean salad at the holidays, it just wouldn't. Courtney doesn't like it that well. I make it. Ronnie likes it all right. And I don't usually make it any other time but Christmas and Thanksgiving. And I like it real well. I was raised on it. But I just don't make it any other time. Okay, that's going to go there. And this is going to go there. This and this. So we're going to put these aside like that. And turn this over like what? Okay, yeah. This and this. This and this. Now I'm going to stain these real quick. I should have had this part done. That I should have. We'll be here till 3:30, but then I will. And what I don't get finished, we'll finish in class. And then, well, a lot of businesses are not going to have Black Friday. I never went, never will. I had a girlfriend that she and her sister went every year. Oh, I just wouldn't do that. I don't care. I don't want the bargains. I just don't. I just, I know a lot of people do, and that's fine. I just, oh Lord, they'd sleep out on the street. But Linda and her sister went every year and loved it. I know you get. Now, when I had to buy a lot of things for a lot of people and all that, like I used to do, I swear to John, you're not going to believe this, but I wouldn't go until the 22nd, 23rd. I would spend the day at Castleton, and I'd run back and forth to the. Now, I knew what I was going to get. And Courtney was little. I mean, I had her things, too. Hi, Linda. Oh, hi, Linda. Just working and watching. I mean, I knew what I was going to get. And I always got it done. And that's when I had my office building, my separate building. So I'd take everything out to the office. And I would wrap everything up there one night. Oh, I'd get it done. I always would. Always did. I always work better under pressure. I still do. I really do. Oh, dear word. Oh, wait a minute. Could somebody help me? Hi, Carol. Love you guys. I agree, Gwen, about Black Friday. Some people are so rude. Well, yeah. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm sure. As I say, I've never done it. And guess what? Well, and then there again, a lot of it's not doing it anymore or something. I don't know why. It's just ridiculous. And that doesn't look like fun to me. Knocking everybody down and oh, I suppose you get fantastic deals. And I start, but so what's funny? What is so funny? Now, I sometimes go like after a holiday, very seldom, but there was something I wanted. It was at Hobby Lobby, and it was a farmer, and he stood about 3 feet tall, and he was wooden, and he was all decorated with a straw hat and metal straw, and on and on and on, and he was well over $100, and I wanted him so bad I couldn't stand it, but I wouldn't pay that. I just would not pay it, so I didn't get it. And I did go back the next day, and I got him for, I think, I don't know, 70%, 80%. I mean, I got him for 39 or something. I don't know. It was ridiculous what I got him for. But I did get him. Put him out every year. I've had him for years, about 6 years. I've done that. I mean, I like a bargain as well as anybody else, but I am not going to fight hell and half of Egypt to get it. That's just me. Friend of mine, and I and have a ball. We have never ran into. Well, good. I'm glad. And Linda loved it. Oh, my friend went. Oh my God, she begged me to go, and on and on and on. And what fun! And the crowds. She loved the crowds. uh, and I just never did, and that's fine. But I don't know why they're not going. Some of them's not going to do it this year. Closing on Thanksgiving, I think that is perfect. They should. These people work hard. They really do. I saw some woman the other day just so rude to this waitress. Uh, well, I don't know. I should have said something. I mean, I really should have. And I want to tell you, I am sick to death of people having this telephone stuck in their ear. I can't stand it. I hope I'm not offending anybody. What did they do? And some of these people are the age that all they had was landlines. That's all we had. That's all I grew up with. I had the first car phone that my husband bought me years ago. Cost him $1,000. It was a pack that hooked in, was hot wired to my car, and it was in my trunk, and on and on and on. Uh, but you can take it out of the car. I mean, it is so rude. People are waiting on them. They're trying to check them out at the grocery store. They're asking them, "Can I help you?" And they got a phone stuck in their ear talking. They don't even slow down. Oh, I'll start decorating for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving. Okay, we got that. We got one more set to do, and then we'll put these down. And I'm sorry. And I have a phone. I have to have one with my business. Uh, I keep it on mute or vibrate. Uh, like when I go to book club or whatever, or shopping, and one time at book club I was waiting on a call, and it vibrated, and I knew that was up, and I got up and left the store. I went outside. Now some people would have sit there in that whole group of 15, 20 people and have talked on the phone. I don't have anybody to talk to unless I'll call. Like, for example, I ran to the grocery store last night, and I hadn't been home. I'd been out doing some inspections, and so I called Ronnie to see if there was anything he wanted or needed from the store, which he did. He always does. He always does. And I put it away. Um, oh, I don't know. And it would not ever occur to me to stand in line at Marsh Grocery to check out behind people or in front of people, watching her run my groceries through that scanner and stand there and talk on the phone to anybody. I mean, I don't understand it. I'm sorry. I just don't. Oh, that Barry, they do. They do. They completely uh, where was I? I don't know, it doesn't matter. I think I was in Best Buy. I had to get a new monitor. And some woman come in and was walking this, and she was on the phone when she came in the door. And of course, he came out and asked her if she kind of moved it a little bit and said, well, da, 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 da. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to say what I thought. And he could, oh, well, you know, it's sad that he couldn't say, Madam, would you put that damn phone, oh, excuse me, pardon me, please forgive me. Would you please put that darn phone away if you want me to help you? If not, I'm out of here. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, that video, Jenny, is hysterical. That woman cackling. Oh, that is hysterical. What do you say to him, Barry? What do you say? Oh, I think it's rude. I think it's more than rude. I don't know. Oh, that woman cackling on that video in that waiting room. And finally that woman takes it and throws it across the room and cackles. Oh, it's hysterical. Oh, I wanted to do that. Oh, my word. I wonder what happened to you. Well, she'd sue you for the phone. A $600 phone. Oh, they do. What do you say to them? I mean, you know, I have sometimes, they're coming in the door and I'm going out the door and they're tethered to the phone and I'll say, can't you leave that phone at home? And I keep up, but I've never had anybody say anything. Something was on YouTube or somewhere where somebody had commented to somebody, and how was it? Because their comment was, I've never had anybody ever tell me how to use when and how to use my phone, was their comment. So anyway, okay, now we're going to put them down. Lawsy. Okay, here's the first ones. Now I put these two together. These are let's see, this goes like this. Okay, the way they line up, and you need to put these together this way because this is the way you're going to put them down in your book to make them open correctly. Oh, Barry, that's wonderful. Okay, so here are the two that makes. There are 6 individual pages that will be down separately, but 2 of them fit together like so. So there's actually 3 sets. Now, the front of your page is going to have your little pocket. Then you're going to open it up and you're going to have your flaps. And you're going to open up your flaps and you're going to have the inside of your flaps. That's what we're covering now, the outside and the inside of our flap. Then we're going to cover the back. We only need 6 of these. And then we're going to cover our pockets, which we need 9 of the pockets. Oh, and we got to do this. Oh, dear Lord, no. So, I am going to do this. Am I? That's the cover. Is that the cover? Yeah, that's the cover. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And maybe this. Because this is our cover. And do this and this. Let's do that. Because that other side is our cover. And then we've got another orange one here. That's what we're going to do. Okay. You need to kind of lay them out like that so you don't get them all messed up as best you can. And your HEG is fine for this, or your wet glue, whatever you want to use. Margaret Ann, I hope everything is okay. I put it on her website today that I was going to be here today. I'm sorry I was late getting it out today. I worked till late last night. Okay, now we're going to do this because that was our cover, so we don't want to do that. Not crazy about the other side. There's some of these I'm not crazy about. But now there's a right and a wrong, and I probably got it upside down. I have it wrong. I don't know. It's okay. It's going to go like that. Okay. So there's the inside, there's the outside. We're going to lay that aside. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. This is the outside to match the outside of the one across from it. Oh, I love making these books. Love it. Now, this has a pattern, so it's got a match going up or down or whatever. I think it's supposed to go. That doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. Just so it matches. Now, this is going to go. Now, I got to see where that goes. Like that. Okay. Whatever. Now I did mention, I forgot about this. Well, we did one last year, a banner, I think for Christmas. Okay, so here's one set. It's like so. You open it up and it's like so. Now there again, these need to match, these need to match. We're going to shut this and deal with these two. Keep these together. Oh, come on, I don't have time for any of this. I am so far behind. Okay, now we're going to do these two. Let's see. This goes like this. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. There we go, like that. That's on the front. You open it up. Open the church. There's all the people. Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Okay. We're going to do this and this. We're going to do this and this. Right? Yeah. Oh, I did that with my little girl. My little girl is getting so old. I'm not. She is. She is a precious little girl. She's been a good girl. She's the best little mother. Hope she gets through the turkey, though. Years ago, I had our family, of course, and my folks were still here, and on and on. And then I had some friends. I had some friends, and they're both gone. Linda couldn't boil water. God love her. Now, Jan, his mother, worked in a restaurant. I mean, she made the most wonderful pies in the world. I mean, unbelievable. Liz made the most wonderful pies. But Linda, so I had them every year. They came, and of course, you know, I grew up with their high school friend, and mother knew her, and everybody knew them very well. And they came, and I had a big dinner, and I had a big turkey. Now, mother always put her turkey on in the middle of the night, about 3 in the morning at 2:50. And she'd have a 22, 24-pound turkey. And we'd eat about 1, 2 o'clock. I remember my whole life waking up to that smell. Oh, my goodness. It was wonderful. You know, it was unbelievably wonderful. And I don't use that size turkey anymore. I use one that's too big, quite frankly. But I put it on early, about 6 in the morning. And then eventually, that I'm already up. But oh, Now, Courtney wasn't when she was a kid. She was a late sleeper like her mother when I was a kid. You know what I did here, but it's okay. I cut these on 4 sides. You didn't have to. You only needed to cut those on 2 sides. That's okay. You only needed to punch the corners on this flap on 2 sides, not 4. And you can. It's okay. Obviously, I did. I was gabbing too much. It was the Eiffel Tower. Those poor people. Those poor people. I don't want to dwell on anything bad. But that. So afraid. My girlfriend just got back from France. Her daughter was studying in London. But she was, yes, she was studying, but she was also kind of doing something else. But anyway, so they went over, of course, to see her, and then they went to Italy and France, and they left France to come home from France, and they flew from France to Detroit, and Lori said she's never so glad to see Detroit, Michigan in her life. I don't know that she's seen Detroit a lot, but she said that. She said never so glad to see Detroit. Okay. You know, I should have had these cut, and I apologize. I should have had them cut, and I should have had... Now, there's the other set, like so, and you open them up like so. And then you fold them back up like so. You know, I got all confused last week on this and did one over, but you know, I think I was right to begin with. And because I look back and I watched that video. Are we okay? Is everybody there? Is the chat still working? Hello? I haven't seen it move for a while, or are you just all engrossed? Hello? They look at her like she's smoking pot or crack. Oh dear. Okay, now we got, we just have these two to do. Okay, we got this, 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 and this. Okay. We're going to do this, this, and this is the one I made a mistake on. This, and this. Now we got to go through and just do the papers. So anyway, awful, awful, awful. I don't want to get all morbid. I did, my friend Lori is the one that just got back from Europe, and she's just all upset because she has visited a cousin that lives in France, or lives in London, and they met in France somewhere and had dinner and whatever. I suppose you could eat in London too, but the upshot is they met in France. And she just doesn't live too far from where this happened. So Lori was, you know, real concerned, but she was okay. But oh dear, 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 dear. You know, I've always wanted to go to London, and I've always wanted to go to Italy. I'd like to go to the British Isles, or Scotland and Ireland and England, or London, England, London, whatever. And then I'd like to go to France, and I'd like to go to Italy. I would love to go to Italy. I have a friend that's been to Italy. She was a teacher, and she's been to Italy many times, and England. And then, of course, my friend Margaret Ann's in Scotland, but my friend Margaret from the United States is from Scotland as well. And she's asked me to go. One of these days I just might go. She still has family there, her sister. I am just babbling. Is anybody listening? Or are you watching? What are you doing? Can somebody post a link for the blog? I did check her blog, but couldn't find it. I will look for it. What blog? Oh, hi. Hi, Linda. Hi, honey. I didn't see you. Hi, Judy. Judy's here. You're watching. Well, good girls. There's Carol. Excuse me for interrupting, but where can we find the cutting guide? It's on my blog. It's on Scrapadabadoo's. Let's see, scrapadabadoo.com. It's on Facebook. Right, Carol? Somebody post that. Oh, that's upside down. It's on my Facebook. Just Gwen Castile, I think it is. Judy, it's on craftyladydesigns.com. It's on there as well. No? Well, I don't think the guide's on there, Janny. That's my blog, but I don't think I put the on my blog. I put it on Facebook. I know I put it on Facebook. I put it on your Facebook. I put it on Margaret Ann's, mine, Carol's, Scrapadabadoo Crafts. But I don't think I put it on my blog, honey. Nobody goes to my blog. I don't put stuff on there because nobody goes. I haven't had any new people on my blog forever. I tell you, it's being crashed. There's people on there, but oh God, I don't know who they are, and I don't know how to stop them. They're always posting crap on there. I don't know how they've done that. I went in there the other day to clean it up, and there's over 300 posts on there from, I don't know from where. Okay, there's our last set of that. So we have that completed, like so. Now we're going to put them back together so we don't get them messed up. Now we're going to do the back. Excuse me. Oh, I'm going to run out of paper, I'm afraid. The back is 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. Now it's 5 1/4 by 7 1/4 on the back part. This is, and we only need, let's see, wait a minute, let me make sure. We only need 6 of these. The back. This is the back. Here's our deal. You open it up. Now on the back of this one is what we're going to cover. On the back of this is the front part, and that's your pocket. Okay. So we only need 6 of these, and it's 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So we got to find more paper. Oh word. Oh dear. Gotta find more paper. Okay. Well, there's that. Let's see what haven't got much left, Carol. We need 6. Okay. Oh, I don't use those. Use those. I can only get 1 out of this. Now, 5 1/4. What did I say? What? What'd I say? It used to be a song. 5 1/4. Oh, by 7 1/4. 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. Oh, great. Two, 4. do it this way. Get 2 of them out of that. Do it the other direction. There's not a law. I don't want to use those balloons. 2, 4. Let's see if I can get a balloon. Just don't like that silly flower. I've used every one. Oh, I can get this too. Does anybody like that flower? Do you like that flower? I'm thinking, which is quite dangerous. Now, why? Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to have to sacrifice. Now, what did I say? I can't remember. We're going to have a ton of scraps. I think we'll be okay on that. Now, what did I say? What did I say? 7 1/4 by 5 1/4, but I better measure. 5 1/4, 7 1/4. What is this 7 1/4? It isn't. Yes, it is. Good. Close enough for who it's for. Oh, I hope Morgan Ann or her mother's okay. If I ever get to Scotland with my friend Margaret, I'm certainly going to go see Margaret Ann. Because I think she lives in Glasgow. I think that's where Margaret's parents are, or sister is. Glasgow. I'm not going to tell her. I have her address. I'll just go knock on the door because she won't know who I am. Well, she's seen me on Skype, whatever. She might recognize me. I've let my hair grow out. I am now, I ought to change my picture, but I don't want to. I got tired of messing with it. My hair was so dark when I was young. And it's kind of salt and peppery around the front, but it's still dark around the back, well, not like it was, of course, but I've let it all grow out. I got tired of messing with it, and I don't know, one day now I'm going to corner these as well. Oh, I don't know whether I'm going to do the balloons or the other side. Is everybody okay? Ella is, oh, yeah, Ella. I miss Ella a lot. I don't mean to. I hope she's not upset with me. I work, and I sometimes get her on my I can watch on my YouTube the recordings on my iPad the recordings if they're on YouTube. I can't watch the recordings on Ustream on my iPad, but I can watch live. I watch a lot of Xandra's replays and then I always forget of Ashley. And I thought I had it all set so I got notices. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Okay, now what am I going to do here? Oh, you know what? Oh, Lord. I only need 3. You've got to be kidding. Well, I can use it for the inside. I only need 3 of these. Well, that's nice. There's one. That'll work there. We'll put these together. There's 2. Oh, darn it. You talk about I've wasted a lot of paper. Okay, I'm going to use this. But I keep saying I can use it. And I can. Oh, what? How did I? Oh, who knows? I'm going to put the blue. No, I'm going to put the... Well, I am not to be trusted. Don't call me and ask me to do any of your cutting unless you have a lot of paper. Okay. I'm cutting. I think that... No, that's not all we need that for. But okay, now I'm going to do this. We still have the insides of the pockets to do. And the pockets. We'll go to 3:30. We're not going to get this finished. We'll finish it next week. I mean, it took a lot of paper. It took a lot of and then we got to embellish the embellish. So, what paper I don't get down today. I don't know if I'll get. Let's see that. Let's see. Gotta get this right. This goes like that, which is that. Oh, upside down. There may be a few odds and ends I might think about doing. Nothing major. Or had more ready than I did today. That's my fault. I didn't have as much ready today. And then we'll deal with the Christmas. Bye, Martha. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Martha, very much, honey. Thank you for coming. Come back. Please come back. Make a book. Post it. You girls that are working, I know there's some out there working on these books. Now you've got to post them. Scrappy-dappy-doo crafts. Oh, okay. I got to make sure these, okay, that goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. Okay, now we got to do the insides of our pockets and our pockets. I may start on them simply because there's a lot of them. Or do part of them, do 3 of them, and then do the rest of them online. So you can see me do a few, because we're almost finished with this. Believe it or not, with this part. I wanted to get these in our book. We'll see. I'm going to trudge on. We'll go to 3:30. We may get it. We may get it. Okay, now this way. And it's going to go cattywampus, but it's okay. It's a stripe. And I used the paper. Okay, this goes like this, this. Got to keep these, because when we put these down on that spine or the hinges, they've got to be lined up like this or it won't work. And I don't want to be tearing any of them off. Hi, Martha. Come back, honey. So glad you were here. What a nice crowd today. Well, we lost a couple, but that's okay. We've had some big crowds. I don't know. Some of them haven't come back. Some of them have. I don't know how many YouTubers we've got today. Or not YouTubers, but oh, we've got several anonymous. Come and join us. We don't bite. Okay, now. One of my friends came in from Florida not very long ago, Christy, and made herself known. I was so happy to see her. Oh dear, I'm going to run out of tape. Okay, now this has to go like so. I got some appraisal work to do. I got to finish a report tomorrow. I got to go take pictures. Oh, lousy. Okay, here we go. Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay. Is that finished? Are they all finished? We've got, let's see. Okay, now we need to do, now we need to look at our scraps. We need to do, okay, this is the way they're laid out. This is the front. We need to do the back part, this part here. And we need 1, 2, 3. So we need 9. We need 9 of these, and it's the back part of your pocket. And I'll have to, back part of pocket. I think it's 5 by 5 1/4. Now, okay, I'm going to turn it over this way. It's 5 across. It's 5 1/4. It's 5 1/4 across. This goes down in, and I've got it. Well, I'm going to make, see, I've got it at 5. Now, I'm going to make it 5 1/4. 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. It's square. Because you don't need it to go all the way down, but you need it, because you've got this thumb pole here, you need it to go below that thumb pole. See, we can make it 5, but it wouldn't. So 5 1/4 to be safe, okay? Well, and then it's going to be, so let's say 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. Now we need 2, 3. We need 3 for each, so we need 9. We need 9. Takes a lot of paper. Does it does, I'm sorry. Takes a lot of paper. So, see what we have. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Let's see. These I cut wrong. See if we can deal with these. And that. That won't work. That won't work. See, oh, God. No. These won't work. That'll work there, but ooh, oh dear. What have I done? That'll work. No, see, they're the wrong direction. Oh boy, I thought these won't work. They're too narrow. And they're the wrong direction. These will work. That won't work. Well, it will because some of the wording is going that way, I guess. But the Eiffel Tower and that's all upside down. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, that'll work. 2 of those. So there's 2, 4, 5. Oh, please. Some of these will work. Those will work. That'll work for 6. That won't work. These won't work. These won't work. These won't work unless we do a belly band. Oh boy, let's see what we have. We can get 2 out of this. There's 2, 4. We might get 6, 8, 10. Let's see. That's 7 1/4. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 more. That won't work. It's not wide enough. Work down there. I'm going to have some scraps for down there. That's going to be okay. See, some of these are the wrong. Are we all still? Are you all still here? Honey, I have our old schedule etched in my brain and can't seem to really. Ah, my bunny. I can see why she goes on early and adds Sunday. Why she goes on early and added Sunday. Confused. Use Dream Channel. This is right. Xandra is on Wednesday and Sunday. That's right. Yeah, Xandra's on, and then I'm on, Ellis on Monday, I'm on Tuesday, Xandra's on Wednesday and Sunday, and Ashley is on Sunday. Is that right? Okay, now I got to start cutting these, and I got to find some extra. So, what'd I say? 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. Okay. Is that going to be all right? I'm thinking, girls. I'm still with you. 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, and we need 9. That's the back part of your pockets. Oh, this needs to be 5 1/4. It is. And it needs to be 5 1/4. And I'm going to cut those 2, so it'll be 5 1/4 this way. I'm going to cut the notches out on the side as well. See, some of these might work. The bottom, no. See, those pockets are pretty deep. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 more. Let's see. Okay, we can have, I like to have 2 of each like I've been doing. There's 2, 2, I need two of those. Oh. That's a smaller design. More of that one. That's too bad. Okay. Talking to myself, y'all still there? Confused is my middle name. We all still okay? Okay, I need, oh, I hate to do that. I'm going to have to, I might have to have another one of these. I give up. I need one of these. Okay, that'll work. I think I got it. Okay. I need one. Let's see. 5 1/4. Five and a quarter. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I thought I needed 2 of these. What am I doing? There's 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I need one more. I need 9, not 10. Oh. Well, we'll see here, said the Zen Master. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and we need 9. We have an oddball. That's okay. That's okay. What's going on? I can never make 2 Zens Wednesday. Oh. I have. And I watch her a lot on my YouTube because by that time I'm upstairs reading or whatever, resting or on. And I'll watch her and she doesn't know because you can't chat on your iPad. Now I know Ella says you can, but you can do the, you know, the other one, leave a message, but nobody's on there to get the message. I used to tell Barry to tell her I was there. I watch her YouTube a lot as well. Putting them on YouTube I like simply because I think you get a better picture. I don't think you deal with the once you watch the recordings, I don't think you deal with the commercials, but I may be wrong. We're going to go to 3:30. We're going to have our pages, oh, I think, covered and put in our little book. That's what the Scottish calls a book, And the reason I know that, my little friend Margaret from, so you only have to do 3 sides, years ago, and of course she's been here 50 years, but she's still got a little bit of an accent. And when she comes back, after she's gone over to visit, and she'll usually stay 2 or 3 weeks, her family, she's kind of reverts back and her accent's a little stronger for a while, but years ago. We had a drugstore chain called Hooks, H-O-O-K-S. And, oh, I got something. Hi, Amanda. Still here. What? Hi, Amanda. Still here. What's that mean? What are you saying? Am I still here? Can you see me? And hear me? Still here? Still here? I'm still here. It says I'm recording and I'm broadcasting. Hello? Can you see me and hear me? Janny? Hello? Can you see me and hear me? Still here. Well, I don't know what that means. And so does Linda say still here. What does that mean? Can you still see me and hear me? Somebody answer. Carol? Janny? Hello? They either can't or there's a lag or I'm not. Yes. Oh, okay. I got confused. I didn't know what that still here meant. Okay. Well, I just knocked a stamp on the floor. I gotta have a drink. I'm about out. Okay. We're gonna put this. This. This and this. I'm separating them so we'll have a diversion, and that's the last one. I hope I don't screw up, so we'll see. Let's start with this and see how we do. This is the front. No, I can't do it that way. Let's do the balloons. They're my favorite. Do the balloons. Do the blue. Then open this, and we can't do that, so we have to do, let's do this one here. We'll have one of those. We have 9. Ew. Okay, I'm going to put those back. I'm going to put these together, and then I'll glue them down because I don't want to get all messed up again. But you know, I looked at that, and I don't think, oh, I can't do that. I don't think I did it wrong. I got confused. There's no question about that. But I think I did it right. And now these slip down. Remember, you got a lip on there. Put them in. This is the way they're going to go down when I get ready to glue them down. Oh boy, I'm going to have a problem. Now I'm going to have to. Ooh, can't. Oh, I'm going to have to use that ugly flower. Well, you know, I can do that. Nobody says you can't do that. Did they? Yeah, there we go. I had to turn that one over. I don't like the flower, but I can't help it. I just had to. I had to. It's okay. Okay, let's start putting them down. I did the wrong side on that one. I have to do this one. Everybody okay? Now you only have to, you know, do 3 sides. This is the front, and it slides down. Just make sure you clear it. You're going to leave a 1/4 of an inch across your top and down your side. And try to get it straight, which it's not. Oh, now wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're not doing that. Can you see? Okay, there's that. See, when you have them all cut and all, oh great. Oh, that is just wonderful. Oh, I've got glue guns out my ears. This is not my favorite, but it works. Oh, God. Why? That's why I don't care for this one. But, I mean, it works, but okay, now we go down in. You just have to put around 3 sides. Line it up across the top as best you can with its neighbor. Okay, so there we are. So here is one finished. Here's the front. And you open the steeple. Then you open the flaps. Oh, I got to do this one. And I said I had to change it, and I do. Wait a minute, let's see. No, I don't. That'll work. That'll be fine. I don't want those flowers. Try to line them up across the top with their neighbor as best you can. That's light and light, but I can't have it. Okay, there's one. We just have the pockets, but there's 9 of the pockets. Because you've got that ledge down in there to scoot it down in, remember. Make sure all your tape is underneath. Bring it up, do your little border. Is anybody left? No. We're running a little over. Okay, make sure that lines up with its neighbor as best you can. That's done, and that's done. Now we got one more here. I should have had more cut. I and stained. I was going to get over here last night, and I just gave out. I just gave out. I'm old. Not that old. Not that old to give out. Okay. I do have a birthday coming up. Lord. Oh. Okay. When you put these down in here, and then you cover up that hinge system, not a hinge, it's a, oh, well. Hello. Did I tick you off or what? When you cover up that hinge system, anything you put down in there, tags or whatever, they go down in nice and smooth. Love the, we haven't made a big tag for a long time. But we're going to finish this next week, Lawsy. And then we're going to do a Christmas page in our Delusions book. The idea of that was to kind of throw that in occasionally, which we have. I hope we have any nice scraps. You're not chatting. What'd I do? There we go. Okay. Did we have them all? Yeah, okay. Okay, now the only thing that's left are the 9 pockets. They have to be cut, stained, punched, and whatever. So, I think I'll stop here. I will cut. I have to have 9 of these, and I don't want to rush it. We have these all finished. These go in the side pocket. They're all finished, like so. So the only thing we have left before we put them in the book is to do these 9 pockets, punch the center thumb pull, and we have all the photo mats completed. Then we'll put it, and we have the book covered. Here's our book covered with our hinges in there, and see, they'll fit in like so. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be a pretty book, but I don't want to rush it. So we will fit. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and cut all 9 and stain all 9 and probably put at least 3 of them down. You've seen me do this. Cut out the thumb pulls. We'll leave 3 more, and then we'll put them in our book, and then we'll embellish the pages, and I'll have some embellishments like all this cut out, this kind of stuff that we're going to make tags out of, and I don't know what I'm going to put on the front yet. I haven't decided. So I'll have all that kind of stuff cut out or ready to go, I think. And we will finish it next week. It's just a big book, and it just, took a lot of paper and all that, and I'm sorry. Hi, McLinda. McLinda. Is that okay with everybody? Because it's almost 3:30, but I want to do it right. It's gonna be a pretty book. So, are there any questions? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. Ashley is moving her cookbook till 4 p.m. Is that your time, Carol? Is that your time? Hi, Char. Thank you. I hope that's okay with you guys. I apologize. I really should have had more of them cut out and stained. I guess I don't know. And it takes a lot of cutting and staining, and I wanted to stain them. I really, really did. We'll finish it next week. It's okay. It'll be fine. We'll get it done, and then so Ashley is changing because of the weather out there. So if there's no questions, you guys, have a great rest, and we will be here next week before Thanksgiving. I had a friend, and there again, she's gone. Oh my word. She's called Thanksgivings, plural. And another friend of mine, Doc, he used to tease her. Say, Sue, are we having Thanksgivings? She'd look at him and roll her eyes. And, oh, she always said, Thanksgivings. God love her. Oh boy, I don't know. You only go around one time, and that's not near enough. I am a busy person. I do not have time for all that. Great mini book. They're not. You're right, Carol. They're not. Oh, a specific time on the 24th. They're not, and I don't want to rush it. And we'll finish it next week. We will. It's going to be really pretty. This is really pretty paper. It's bright and cheery and all that. Then the following week we'll do a little Christmas thing of some kind, probably in our delusions, because I've been wanting to do a Christmas in there. Has anybody got into the coloring books? Hello? Well, I really haven't. I bought a couple. I bought the Harry Potter because I love Harry Potter. I read all the books, watched all the movies, own all the books, own all the movies. I love Harry Potter. I've been watching a gal online in the coloring books. And of course, she's an artist. She's an art type artist. Dee Willingham. And oh my God, she's wonderful. She's just wonderful. However, I bought a couple. I don't know. I bought some pencils and all. I don't know. Talked to a gal at the bookstore yesterday. I want to tell you, the bookstores are full. You come in the door, they got a display. They just knock you down. Oh, bye, Amanda. Bye, honey. Thanks for coming. See you next week. Um, so I don't know. I started on one, and I don't know. It's a little slow. And just I don't remember being all that crazy about coloring when I was a kid. I really don't. I was weird, I guess. I don't know. I didn't read a lot as a kid, and I read all the time now. I'm going to go. I appreciate all of you coming. Have a great rest of your week. Be safe. Be careful in that windstorm and the blizzards. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying all this. I really. It's cool down here in Chile, and that we did have a windstorm as well, which was treacherous. We haven't had snow yet and all that, but it's gotten down cold and whatever. Thanks for coming. Had a great time. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. Carol, thanks. Janny, thanks. I hope Margaret Ann's okay. Uh, trying to teach how to crochet your socks. I crochet. My grandmother told me to crochet when I was 12, 10 or 12. I love to crochet, and I can knit as well, but I prefer crocheting. And I crocheted my baby blankets for them. I don't do much of any of that anymore, but anyway. All that's interfering with my crafting. I've got those 3 banners to make for Christmas. Oh my word. I'm going to take some time off of my appraisals and go on vacation. Uh, Thank you, Judy. Oh, I'm so glad you come back, honey. And Judy and Judith and Linnell's and all of you that was here. Carol, thanks again. Janny, thank you. Hope you're okay, honey. Uh, I'll see you next week. Same place, same station. Next Tuesday. Uh, Ella's on Monday. I'm on Tuesday. Xandra's on Wednesday and Sunday. And then next Tuesday night, Ashley will be on 4 o'clock Pacific time, which is 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay, if there's no questions, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.